So, mukbang or mukbang started in South Korea in the early 2010s. At first it was simple, people eating on camera while chatting with their viewers, but like everything else on the internet, it evolved fast. Viewers suddenly wanted to see bigger portions, crazier challenges, and more shocking visuals. And creators just kept on pushing themselves to keep up with these new demands. And unfortunately, not all of them walked away unscathed. First up on the list is Tzuyang. She's also called the Big Stomach Queen. She's a famous mukbang content creator from South Korea, and she's famous for her insane eating ability. Like, she's able to digest the insane large amount of food, and she's tiny. She's like 5'3". She weighs only 50 kilos, and she went to the doctor, and the doctors revealed that her stomach is actually 40% larger than the average person her size. That's why she can casually eat like 10 bowls of ramen, or 101 plates of sushi, or even 33 servings of beef intestines in one sitting. That's crazy. Like, if I could do that, I totally will. Recently, she released her medical test results online. Surprisingly, doctors said everything looked normal. Nothing was out of the ordinary. She has a stable blood sugar, a clean colon, healthy kidneys, basically a digestive system built for mukbang. One doctor even called her a food vacuum cleaner. Tzuyang said she doesn't even exercise much. Her body just processes food incredibly fast. But for now, she plans on continuing her mukbang content, but her case is extremely rare. So unfortunately, not everyone is like that. This list is probably going to get progressively worse or something. Next on our list is Nim the Short Mouth. She's another rather popular Korean mukbang content creator who had to take a break from creating mukbang after experiencing an injury from it. So during a live stream, she overcooked her crispy pork belly, and the food ended up so tough that she actually injured her throat while she was filming that video. And by the end of that broadcast, she could hardly even speak. Then the next morning when she woke up, she had fever and body pain, and she had like a swollen throat, and she said it felt like a flu. Doctors told her she had severe inflammation and that she needed to completely stop talking. She couldn't eat, she couldn't swallow properly, and she had to live on porridge for a little while, and she can't even speak. That's how hoarse her voice got due to the infection. Fans were shocked because nobody expected a mukbang injury, to be honest. Like, not a lot of people really did anticipate that, I guess. It shows how easy you could get hurt from just consuming large amount of food. Now, some of them eat quickly. Number 3 is Yuka Kinoshita from Japan. She was huge, alright? She was a huge mukbang content creator. She was in this big eating scene since 2009. So she's like one of the pioneers of these mukbangs. Her videos are legendary. 600 fried chickens, 100 burgers, 5 kilos steak, 5 kilograms of ramen noodles. The list is endless. She just consumes insane amount of food, and she always stayed slim, around like 47 kilograms, even while eating meals worth 5,000 to 20,000 worth of calories. But years of extreme eating took a toll on her health too, and Yuka revealed that she's retiring from big eating series of content because of her age and her health. She's turning 40, I think she's in her 40s, and said she gets exhausted even when she eats a normal sized bowl now. And she also opened up about struggling with bipolar disorder and how she spent 7 months at home recovering, and people, I think doctors said that it may have led, like her extreme eating may have led to developing this condition. I'm not too sure about that one. I didn't really do much research about that. And she came back for a short time last year, but now she's officially done with this huge extreme eating. Fans also thanked her for helping them through a tough time, so even said her videos brought back their appetite when they felt depressed. But overall, people agreed her health has to come first. Next up is Nikocado Avocado. Avocado is probably one of the most shocking story in mukbang history. So for years he was known for gaining massive amounts of weight, like, you know, filming chaotic eating videos, like very concerning. So when he suddenly revealed his dramatic transformation, losing 250 pounds, the internet freaked out. The internet basically exploded. Here's the twist. This is actually crazy. He ate plenty of food, like fried stuff, fried chicken, burgers, fries, everything, and you can tell that his health was declining right in front of you, right in front of you and I, right in front of our faces. But then here's the twist. He has been secretly losing the weight for 2 years while uploading old pre-recorded videos of him. These mukbang videos were just pre-recorded. We were in here being fooled and getting worried about him. He's actually working on himself. He also shaved his head so that people wouldn't be able to recognize him. Some YouTubers helped him keep it a secret from the public and fans. I think it was like he was trying to do like a social experiment as he watched the internet criticize his unhealthy lifestyle while he quietly focused on healing his body. And people just like to see things they see online. Nobody really knows what's happening behind the scenes. We just like to assume stuff. This reveal went really viral. It was crazy. Though he's still doing mukbang, he's just a healthier version of himself. Whether you like him or not, that story was wild. Next up is Guava Beauty. So Guava Beauty is a 24-year-old influencer from Taiwan. She ate makeup products, lipsticks, blush on, mascara, just bite them and then chew. And she would review the taste. And her whole thing is, if you dare to recommend it, she's going to dare to eat it. Some viewers thought it was hilarious, but others were worried, worried about her health and that it might influence some people, especially kids, into thinking that cosmetics were safe to eat. All of a sudden, news came out that she passed away, and her family didn't really state the cause, but the internet immediately speculated poisoning or heart-related issue, but we don't really know. It hasn't been revealed. Her death sparked a huge conversation about dangerous content trends and how far content creators would go just for views. She wasn't even really eating them. Her cause of death was entirely different. One thing's for sure, that content was crazy. Next up is Pan Xiaoting. Pan Xiaoting is a 24-year-old woman mukbanger from China who is very much known for marathon eating challenges, sometimes just eating over 10 hours straight. And she reportedly consumed up to about 10 kilograms of food in just one sitting. But despite warning from her parents and her fans, she kept pushing herself. People are always going to want you to push yourself and see you do more than your last mukbang. She was trying to keep up. And one day during a challenge, while she was live streaming, she collapsed and then later she passed away. Her autopsy showed her stomach had become severely deformed and filled with undigested food, and it ruptured. So her death caused an outcry online, with people questioning why these extreme challenges exist at all. It's extremely dangerous and really deadly. And next up on the list is Dongs Apatan. He was also known as Dongs he was a Filipino mukbang content creator with nearly 500,000 followers. He was known for showcasing local food and always keeping his content entertaining and friendly, but just a day after uploading a video of him eating fried chicken and rice, he suddenly passed away from cardiac arrest. Doctors said it was hemorrhagic stroke caused by high blood pressure. His sister clarified that he didn't actually eat all the food shown in his videos, like a lot was just for entertainment, but the incident opened up discussion in the Philippines about the risks of high sodium content. Just fatty mukbang diets probably contributed to his passing, which was unfortunate. And then there's Ifikan Kultur from Turkey. And sorry, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. He did these massive mukbang eating challenges as well, but eventually the extreme lifestyle just caught up to him. He was hospitalized for months and months due to complications from obesity, and then he unfortunately eventually passed away at only 24 years old. Near the end, he could no longer walk and filmed videos from his bed while being carried off by by medical staff. You could see that he could barely keep his eyes open anymore. After his death, the Turkish government began discussing new laws to protect younger viewers from harmful eating content, so they were really trying to control it now. These stories show how mukbang isn't always just entertainment. There are real consequences to doing these types of content, and it's not safe behind the camera. Some creators manage their health well. They exercise, they eat healthily. They do this only regularly, and we might think it's frequent, but it's probably not. But others push themselves way too far, and the results could be devastating. Yeah, just make sure to eat in moderation. Just know that it's all for entertainment. I also heard a lot of cases where a lot of people actually get sick from eating too much instant noodles and stuff like that, fatty foods, because they see people online like, oh, that's delicious, I'm gonna buy that for myself, and then they're going to binge eat too, and then they're going to turn that into their new lifestyles, and then they get heart disease. Like, that's actually true. They develop heart disease in their 20s and their 30s, and they develop kidney failure and liver failure in such a young age. So please be careful with what you eat and the content that you consume. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, because it really does help me.